Anthony Martignetti lives in Boston, on Prince Street, in the Italian North End. The home for more than 50 years of the Prince Spaghetti Company. Anthony knows a lot about local Italian customs. And he knows a lot about Prince, because that's a local custom too. Prince is more than just authentic. It's something that grows you, with wheat germ energy other pastas leave out. Most days, Anthony takes his time going home. But not today. Today is Wednesday. And as every family in the North End of Boston will tell you, Wednesday is Prince Spaghetti Day.
The Incredible Hulk will not be presented this evening.
Damn, damn, damn!
All right. Welcome everybody for another Wednesday night. It is 8:35 now. Wow, that's a 5-minute introduction. Joe, welcome to the show. What is happening, Joe?
Happy Hump Day, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good week.
I'm sure there'll be other people joining us. Krellbauer, I don't know where he is, and that's a good thing. No, he'll who knows if he'll be here? We don't know, and we don't care. We're here. We're queer. Get used to it. Thank you.
Oh, God.
So, Joe, I know I didn't ask you. You told me as we came back here. And no, I'm not talking about Bruce Rivers. He's the criminal lawyer. Who is he? Bruce Rivers.
Bruce Rivers.
What was the movie you watched last night?
Oh, I'm ready for you because I got the trailer. I watched this movie. I'm probably mispronouncing it. It's called Sisu, Sisu. It's basically it's a word in Finnish just to describe a badass motherfucker. And it's this guy. I'll give you the premise. Let me put the trailer of the movie here. Hey, Krell.
How's it going?
There's Krell. Welcome, Krell.
Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you.
That's great. I got the mic up here now. So
do you hear me? Ow. Do you care?
So the movie's about this oldest guy. I guess his family got killed in World War II. The Finnish army couldn't deal with him, so they're just like, just go fucking out there and kill people. We're not going to deal with you. The Russians.
And when the police caught him, they said to him, "Are you finished?" And he goes, "No, actually, I'd like to kill a few more if you don't mind."
Hey, Pam. The police.
Well, look what I friggin' walked into.
The Russian gave him a nickname that means immortal. Mm-hmm. So he finds all this gold, and he runs into the Nazis, and that's never good. And the Nazis are trying to take his gold, and he's just. It's fucking hysterical. It's
what's it called?
It's SISU. I put the trailer in the chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's right there in the chat. Everybody, check it out. This is a movie that Joe highly recommends.
Oh, you're gonna love it. I would give me 1 second.
What's it showing on?
I got my source. I guess it's Amazon. Give me a second. Fucking computer's a douche right here.
You don't ask a guy who's stealing cable how he's stealing cable.
I want to describe one scene just to give you an idea, but it's like at the same time, I want you to see it for yourself.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, but definitely check it out. It's an hour and 31 minutes. The main character, whatever his name is, we just know him as Sisu, and no one ever calls him that. He only speaks one sentence at the end of the movie.
Wow.
He only speaks once. It's fucking.
And he's still got his SAG card.
If you like the crazy shit from, because I kept thinking about you. I says, if Dave loves all that crazy shit from, what's that movie? That space movie, the horror movie you keep talking about.
Oh, the Event Horizon.
Event Horizon. You're going to love this. It's fucking insanity.
Do you see? So, yeah, we kind of got this distress signal, and we just going to give it a listen, and we're going to go try to save it. And then it basically sounds like the gates of hell opening up and fucking, and they're like,
a little more than a distress call.
Let's all go to fucking sleep in our pods and
It's
make
like
it over there to Neptune.
When someone says a distress call, that means Mayday, Mayday.
Right.
It doesn't mean
save yourself in Latin. Oh, so gentlemen, I don't know if anyone has seen this. I posted it many times, and Joe has been making jokes about it probably for the past 2 or 3 weeks. I had a video taken down, The End of the Innocence, and it's a Don Henley video. And I want to talk, this is going to be a somewhat in-depth conversation about copyright law and what the bullshit is and why I think Rick Beato should fucking put on a pair of pants, and because he's in the right, what's he afraid of? So what happens is I get a strike. I get a notification. I have a strike because they took down this video. Well, this video was a lesson that I taught on the song, and it's any lesson is a educational thing, and it's fair use. And they said they asked to have it removed. So it basically, like, I had to keep reading, and then it's like, to fight this, you have to give us all your personal information so they can sue you, and then write a note with it. So I did, and I wrote the note: sue me. This is fair use. You're not right. You're in the wrong. Sue me. And they chose not to.
And that's what Beato has to do.
The thing is, and let me explain this to people. When you use somebody's copyright, you do not need permission in the effect of, if you are recording a record and you want to cover an Eagles song, you can cover it. Whoever's putting the record out has to contact that publisher and let them know, and then they have to pay the publisher whatever the publishing rate is. I think back in the day it used to be 7 cents. Maybe it's 8 cents a record now. So you have to pay them 8 cents for every record sold. That's the law. You don't have to ask them. They can't tell you can't do it. And when you're doing a lesson is fair use. It's protected by fair use. And even though you're using somebody else's copywritten material, the new copyright goes to you as to it is your educational thing on this, and it's fair use. That also goes to critique. So when Rick Beato's doing these videos of like why this song is a great song, he can play a clip of it. He's doing an analysis and a critique, and that's under fair use. And he just doesn't want to fight them when they decide to bully him and take it down. But he should fight. First of all, if he was making hundreds of millions from that video, then I could see they would go after him anyways, just to take a shot at the money. But when you're making YouTube money, let me tell you, they could care less. Yeah. They just want to put a stop to it. You're going to fight it. They're going to walk away because they're wrong.
You know what someone needs to do? Write a bunch of Eagles parody tunes. Making fun of Don Henley.
Well, parody is also another thing that you're protected by parody.
That's what.
And the other thing is, when you're doing covers, like if you put up someone's music and you're using part of their song, and you're doing a cover and you're using their music, that belongs to whoever owns the master recording. And I don't know what it is with YouTube and what the law is about getting a master sync license and sync licensing and how that works in the digital format. I don't know. You're better off asking an attorney. But when it comes to if you're just covering a song, and I don't know, because again, we're putting music to video and there's different laws for music to video. However, there isn't when it comes to educational or critique. So I'm really talking about what I do with music and what Rick Beato is doing. And he complains a lot about people taking stuff down, but literally it was a 2-week process. And I could have given a shit if they came after me, because I would have filed a summary judgment, giving my answer to everything and let the court just figure it out, because I don't need to go fight it. It's a simple thing to fight and I'm in the right. So that's what I decided to do. But when I got the video back and they said, here's the video, I couldn't believe how heavy I was. I was like, wow, I really was heavy. Let me show you this clip of how heavy I was. Hold on.
Pizza the Hut.
I knew you'd appreciate that. Folks, I'm kidding. Actually, here's the actual Don Henley video. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to take a look at a song by Don Henley. So let's hope the internet gods are good to me. It's so stupid.
It's good though.
Oh, when I was putting that together, I'm like, fucking Joe's gonna kill me. He doesn't. I think it's funny.
I thought it was. Oh, my brother's here.
Yeah. Hey, John, what's happening? Anyways, folks, you can see how heavy I was though in that video.
Yeah, you look like Josh Mostel.
Yeah, I felt like the wrestler, the amazing blob. Oh, it's unbelievable. Was she a great big fat person? Oh, you know I love Ted Levine.
Great big fat person.
So anyways, this really upsets me about the whole copyright thing, because for the longest time, now I've never told anyone this before, but I was shut down before with Supertramp, and I fought it. And I won, and I'm like, fuck you guys. I'm doing a lesson. It's not your copyright. Fuck you. And they backed out too.
Well, Dave, you're bloody well right.
Well, thank you. Write your something down in detail. Oh, so anyways, There was a time I got a strike when it was like where I just played a solo and actually used the recording in the background. And of that, I deserved a strike. I'm not going to fight it. They were in the right. I was using somebody else's master recording, and I don't have a right to that. But if you're doing even covers, for the most part, I would say do as many covers as you want to do. You know what happens is YouTube takes in, it says it monetizes and then pays them. So they're getting their pay, and they're probably getting better than what the publishing rate would have been in any other situation. But, who knows how many views you're getting, and the more views you get, the more it constantly pays them, so they don't care. And then if somebody says, well, I don't want you to use my, and really I think, and I don't know the whole thing with the digital media, but it might have something to do with the master license or putting a sync license, which you don't really even need the master. A sync license is yours putting somebody else's copyright to an image. And, so like if you're, let's say a TV commercial, let's say Nike called me up and they said, Dave, you have this song. We love this song. We want to use it for a commercial. Well, they would pay me as the songwriter. They would ask me how much for me to give them my rights to use it, use the copyright. But then if they actually want to use my sound recording, that's a completely different thing. They have to pay for that separately. And, in a lot of cases like that, you'll see like where, they pay Simon and Garfunkel, Paul Simon, $1 million, $2 million to use a song like Homeward Bound when they did the Microsoft. But then if they wanted to use the actual recording, they have to go to whoever owns that master, which probably at that time was CBS or Sony, whoever took over those. So that would be Sony, and they'd have to go to Sony and negotiate the master. Fools Lovitch is excellent, yeah. T-Boys. I like that whole record. I like the whole Even in the Quietest Moments album. I like Babaji.
The old Kahlua commercials, they use Brown Sugar from the Rolling Stones. They use the actual song, so they must have paid for that license, but in subsequent commercials, they put a sound-alike on.
Yeah.
And it's like, so they say, okay, well, we paid to get the commercial going. Now we're just going to put a sound-alike on.
Well, once they pay, what happened was they probably paid they paid Mick and Keith, and then they have to go pay whoever owns the master recording, which I think is on their label, but it might have been that other guy, whatever. And then he might have said, well, you can only use it for this amount of time. And then after that, they still have the right to use the copyright, but they don't have the right to use the master. That's all.
Yeah, and the Schmidt's Gay commercial.
YouTube's not paying large. Copyright's not that expensive. If you make an album, let me just say, Cheech, if you put out an album and you put out 10 songs, and let's just say on your record deal, well, what happens if you're the artist? They're going to try to chintz you on the statutory rate of the copyright. So you're going to get they're going to try to pay you 3/4 stat. And so what happens is you'll probably get 5 cents for every song that's on the album as part of your publishing. But if let's say you covered a Rolling Stones song and Keith and Mick wrote that song. So every time that sold, it's like 7 or 8 cents now. It used to be 7 and change. Now it's probably 8 cents. So every record sold, 8 cents goes to him. That's the publishing. 8 cents for every album. So it's not like it's huge money. And then you're talking about on YouTube, what are views? You think views are going to be a fraction of that and a fraction of that. So I don't see it being a big deal. But anyways, I wanted to vent about this publishing thing because I see a lot of people complaining, and you shouldn't complain. If you're not willing to fight it or you think you're not in the right, then don't fight it. Shut up. But like in a case where Rick Beato's doing what he's doing, he's in the right. He's doing a video where he's critiquing and he's commenting on a piece of work, and therefore you can actually use part of the work and it becomes fair use. Mm-hmm. And you don't want to fight it, don't fight it. Make another video. See, because I think what he likes to do is make videos to complain about it, and then that's like more of a, what do you call it when you're trying to get people
clicks,
clickbait, because he's like, oh, this is why I can't stay. It's like, you could have fought
That
it.
makes sense.
It would have been a better
Yeah.
video if you won. But instead, you end up looking like a pussy that doesn't know anything about the fucking law, who should because he was a big producer. Mr. Producer.
You see his latest interview?
What is it?
Rick Beato's latest interview?
No.
Yeah, Daniel Lanois.
Oh, really? I like
Yeah.
Daniel Lanois.
Yeah. Peter Gabriel. You too. Willie Nelson.
What I don't understand is what the fuck Don Henley's problem is. People like the Eagles. You've already made hundreds of millions of dollars. Just shut the fuck up.
He's at that age where he's like, get out of my yard.
It's like someone's using my copyright on YouTube. You guys ever see the South Park episode when they had the Napster episode?
A long time ago.
And they went to Britney Spears' house and they were like, you see her private jet is a Gulfstream 4. She can't afford a Gulfstream 5 because people are sharing her music.
But I remember the whole Napster thing. You remember like what was like rappers like what's the guy from Public Enemy? He was like, how much money does Metallica want?
Yeah.
And Metallica wants all the money.
Do you see Metallica's all upset because they can't line their pool with their swimming pool with gold. They can only afford platinum or whatever, silver. Or they were like, that's
Hey,
because
Janice.
people are stealing their music. Hey, Janice is at an open
Hey,
mic.
Janice.
Now, how does that work with like visuals? Like a friend and I used to have a channel where we would do movie reviews. And every time, like I would just show the poster in the background and I'd get a claim.
Yeah.
Right.
Cold Roses is saying he thought Neil Young was a douche for wanting to charge cover bands in a bar. They already do charge band. They don't charge the bands. It charges the establishment. Anytime you see a sticker on a door and it says an ASCAP establishment, that establishment's paying hundreds of dollars to ASCAP to pay music artists for when the jukebox is playing or whenever music is playing in there, what they're playing. And let me tell you, it's never by the song. All that shit is just guesswork. They have a formula of how much the Stones are on the radio, how much Zeppelin. All the big bands make the most of the money, and then a couple of little guys get thrown a bone. But for the most part, that's what ASCAP's all about. It's all criminal, in my opinion. But I mean, I do agree that, like, let's say we were talking about this today. What about tribute bands? Because tribute bands is actually borrowing, not just playing the songs, but they're actually kind of infringing on somebody's intellectual property. You know what I mean? Like, just imagine if I were an artist and I was to go into a town and I see like the Dave Levine Experience, and then I see some guy, up there playing like me, talking like me, and I'm like, how is anybody here? Thank you. No, but honestly, I'd be like, is that infringing? Because kind of it could be. I think all these tribute bands, I guess once they reach a certain level of success, the original artist is going to, because I know like that Pink Floyd bullshit, Australian Pink Floyd, they have to kick up, right?
Yeah. But they have to have some kind of licensing deal with the main band. Like I immediately think of the Iron Maidens, the all female Iron Maiden cover band. And they hang out with some of the guys from Iron Maiden every now and then. So it's not like it's not known. They have to have some kind of deal.
Well, I heard with Pink Floyd, when the Australian Pink Floyd went in there, they showed how much money they were making. They kicked up to Pink Floyd, and Pink Floyd says, listen, if anyone asks you, you tell them you won it in Vegas. It's going to be a good summer. Forget it, folks. These are good fellas.
That's
jokes.
Casino.
Good fellas.
No, it's good. Oh,
It's when
that's
they were
right. That's right.
kicking up to Pauly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
These bands are kicking up to Pink Floyd. Here's your money, Pink Floyd. We okay. Very good. Good. Listen, it's a lot of
There's
money.
your money, David Gilmour. You can give it to global warming.
Yeah. How can you play cover bands? How can YouTube play cover bands? Isn't that copyright infringement? Well, I just thought I told you, and that there's nothing as infringement. YouTube is playing it, and YouTube is paying the publisher. They pay the publisher. That's why when you sit there and say you're getting caught, you're sharing, so you got copyrighted on this, and it happens on a lot of songs. You'll get copy if you do a cover of a song. you'll see that it says so-and-so is sharing the money with you. That person is taking their copyright. You don't need permission to put it up, but they got to get paid. When you put it up, they want to be paid. It's an interesting term, copyright infringement. Really, unless you're in, it's not really what it is. And they all have agreements. Well, it is their. I mean, I wouldn't say it's all about money, but when you're in the copyright business, that's the business. I mean, just to say this, I don't know if you guys know anything about Tommy James and the Shondells. Tommy James was signed to a label in New York which was the Mafia. And all those years when he had all those monster hits, he made no money. Well, the company got bought out. The Mafia had to sell it out. And this company came in, and all of a sudden, within like 5 years, the guy's worth $150 million, a guy who's never had a pot to piss in. Because all of a sudden, not only is his old records paying him all these royalties, now he's got Crimson and Clover being done by that little dude, Joan Jett. Thank you. And Tiffany's doing I Think We're Alone Now. What's the Moni Moni's being done by is it Moni Moni or Mutual of New York? Moni Moni's being done by Billy Idol.
Yeah, I said Billy Squire.
I almost said Billy Squire. So I mean, all these covers came out. Wait, there was one more Tommy James and the Shondells cover. What was it?
Dragging the Line.
No one covered Dragging the Line. Who?
Yeah. Someone did for Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. I forgot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of another. What was there? Was another song. I Think We're Alone Now. Crimson and Clover. Moni Moni. Yeah, I don't know. Either way. So, publishing is the business. I mean, the business, you want to write. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is on YouTube, are you really losing anything? Is Don Henley losing any money if someone's covering Hotel California? If anything, people are going to go, oh, I love that song. Let me go listen to the original one instead of listen to this person play it.
And then listen to the whole album and go, wow, I didn't know they did that song. Or,
hey, Rock Daddy, what's happening? Yeah, because I mean, there's a lot of times, a lot of people are on YouTube playing covers. And a lot of people are watching them saying, oh, let me go find the original and actually hear someone good.
Yeah, I think they're so out of touch. You're looking at
guys, come on. This is gold I'm giving you. I'm handing you the key.
The regular everyday guy, they think we're just sitting here going, we're going to get every little piece of music for free and we're not going to do anything to help the artist.
Yeah.
It's like.
Now, going on to a music gear situation, have you guys seen that diamond pedals are back?
I saw an ad. I saw a thumbnail.
The video was on yesterday when I was at work. I tried to watch it and some calls came in, but I have it saved in my watch later.
Okay, so just so you know, diamond pedals, I was very friendly with the guy who founded the company and the original guy who ran it for the longest time. Great guys. It's an unbelievable pedal company. The pedals that they have, if there's ever a tremolo you need to own, and especially the new one, because now the new versions are in a smaller box, like a Boss size box. The diamond tremolo, the diamond vibrato, the diamond drop, the J drive, and the compressor was always good. They always made top quality, great sounding stuff. Really, I had a memory lane too. The only reason why I got rid of my memory lane 2 was somebody offered me $600 and it took up like 9 spaces on my board. Did I mention the $600? Oh, I did. Okay. No, that's what they offered me for it. So I said, yeah, it's yours, because I ended up buying three different delays and so yeah. I don't worry about more about ghosts of steering. Hesh. I love Hesh.
Yeah.
That's not a hit. Now that's a hit. I love Hesh. Crystal Blue Persuasion on Breaking Bad. Yeah, but that was the actual recording. That was the wasn't that the actual Tommy James version from like 1970? I also love Breaking Bad. The end. What's that song? Baby Blue. That was great.
Badfinger.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, here's a funny story about Badfinger. Two of the guys. No, I'm not kidding. It's not funny. They hung themselves. All right.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But so anyway, so Diamond pedal,
Evans.
folks, if you're into pedals, Diamond is they're great. And I highly recommend the tremolo. If you've seen my pedal board, which is on my community page, I have two of them. I have two Diamond tremolos that I put on each board. I effing love that pedal. It's an optical tremolo, and it just works awesome. And yeah, it's great. And
well, I see a bunch of people that cover different songs, but they're more like modern covers of
what's that?
Tommy James. Like some guy named Joey Baton.
No, I'm talking about in the 80s. I think there were 4 covers, weren't there?
Okay.
Go to the 80s.
So 80s.
Yeah,
Okay.
Crimson and Clover. I think we're alone now. Moni Moni. By the way, Moni Moni is just the Mutual of New York. He was standing outside his building, and he kept seeing MONY, MONY flashing, the Mutual of New York, and he was like, Moni Moni. It's a true story. Hey, DD Files.
Okay, let's see. Solo, Music in the Mob, current career.
Kim Wilde did
Kids in America.
no, but what was the cover she did? Didn't she do a cover after that?
Yeah. She did Keep Me Hanging On.
Right. Motown. How many Motown songs can you name that were covered in the 80s?
Oh God, Holding Back the Years was Motown, wasn't it?
Hold them back. No, you're
Simply
thinking
Red?
of If You Don't Know Me By Now.
Oh, yeah.
And that was Philly
Yeah,
Soul.
yeah.
That was
Yeah,
Harold
that's
Melvin and the
right.
Blue
Yeah.
Notes.
Okay, gotcha.
But that song, the one you just mentioned, didn't Phil Collins do You Can't Hurry Love?
Yeah.
Bananarama did He Was Really Saying Something. He was really saying something. That was originally the Velveteens on Motown. Hey, Andy
Okay.
Dion, what's happening?
Hello, Andy.
It says here, to date, over 300 musicians have recorded versions of James' music. Covers of 3 of James' songs went top 10 on the Hot 100. Last 2 as consecutive number ones in the 1980s. It was Joan Jett, Crimson Clover, Tiffany, I Think We're Alone Now, and Billy Idol and Moni Moni. Those are the ones.
Okay, so I got them.
Yeah.
I thought there was one
was
more. Interesting. Yeah, he made a fortune off that. Yeah, Don McLean, I think his number, I thought he said the number was 400,000 a year. He's been making 400 grand a year every year since 1971. Oh, REM did Dragging the Line. You know why nobody knows that? Because
Because
REM
no one likes REM.
sucks. That's me in the corner. Okay, good. Stay there. Now
There
just
we
zip it.
I got a quiz for everybody.
All righty. We got a quiz, everyone.
Uh-oh.
What music would you listen to in 1969?
69?
And here's your choices. Pick a self-titled album released in 69. So here's
Zeppelin.
what we got. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. We got Zeppelin, The Stooges, Velvet Underground. Which do you pick out of those?
It's only Zeppelin.
There's only Zeppelin. Believe it or not. Okay, I'm a little shocked. Crosby, Stills, and Nash has 50%. Zeppelin's got 42%.
What was this, a hippie poll?
I was just going to say, what website is this on? High Times?
It's actually MeTV.
Oh,
All right, now we got to pick a soundtrack from 1969. Here's the choices: Easy Rider,
yeah.
Hello Dolly,
Yeah.
The
Hello,
Beatles' Yellow
Dolly.
Submarine.
Hold on. Hello,
Channing?
Dolly with Carol Channing.
Carol Channing?
With no
Oh,
Barbara
Meryl.
Streisand, Walter Matthau.
Oh. Wait, there's only 2, 3?
3. Yeah.
Okay,
What happened to Midnight Cowboy?
Was that
Was that
69?
69?
It was 69.
I thought
No,
that was
one Best
70.
Picture in 69.
I'm not going to argue with you there. So that means it came out in 68, right?
No, 69. It wouldn't Best Picture in 70.
Oh,
the
okay, that's
69
why I thought it was
awards.
70.
I'm going to say it's Easy Rider because what else? What are you going
Yeah.
to listen to? Carol? You're going to listen
Yeah,
to?
you've got
Yellow
Hendrix
Submarine.
on there. You got
Oh, Yellow Submarine's got some good stuff. No, you're right. Hey,
I'm going to be right back. Hang on.
what's that song on that album? Hey Bulldog. That's a great. I give it to Yellow Submarine.
Okay. Here's another question. Question number 3. Pick your favorite singer who broke out solo in 1969. Here's your choices. You got
ahead.
Diana Ross, Janis Joplin, and Paul McCartney.
All right, you got to go McCartney. Diana Ross, close, but she didn't really do anything till way later. I mean, at least McCartney in 1970 put out McCartney 1 with Maybe I'm Amazed, Junk, Every Night's on that album.
McCartney's got 51% of the vote, and just about last question, Yellow Submarine had 58% of the vote.
Wow.
Okay.
What was the question?
Excuse
I
me.
missed it.
Oh my goodness. I was singing this song last night,
Which singer went
laughing my ass off. Pick your favorite cover song from 1969. Here are the choices.
Go ahead.
One of my all-time favorite songs by Elvis, In the Ghetto. And then Mama cried.
On a cold
Little baby
That
boy
played a lot in my
born
household.
In the Ghetto. Yeah. By me. In my household. So we got
Actually, it was my
Elvis,
mother.
In the Ghetto. Fucking love it. Frank Sinatra, My Way.
Terrible.
All right. Then we got Joe Cocker with A Little Help from My Friends. Bob Dylan, Nashville Skyline. Dave, there he
Oh,
is.
geez,
too.
Dave loves that one.
Leonard Cohen's Songs from a Room.
And he loves Leonard Cohen, too.
Wait, why are you naming albums? I thought we were talking about cover songs.
It's the song. Oh, I run into the next question. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, I was
All right.
confused.
Yeah, my scroll button fucking broke, so I got to get
Oh, I
a new
know.
mouse. So you got In the Ghetto, My Way, and Joe Cocker.
Joe Cocker.
I got to go with
Yeah,
Cocker. Well, no, I'm
I
going
can
with
agree.
Elvis, but Joe Cocker really fucking.
I don't
killed
know that as a cover. I only know that as an original.
Which?
Mhm.
The Elvis.
Wow.
I never
Yeah,
heard anyone
no.
else do In the Ghetto.
Elvis owns everything. No. But,
Once
Joe,
Elvis was a song.
Joe
it's-
Cocker got it by 40%. It was 40% Joe Cocker.
Well, Jimmy Page plays guitar on that song.
On what song?
When he does A Little Help from My Friends.
That's him?
When,
I
yeah, it's
never
Page.
knew that.
When.
I never knew that. Okay, cool. Okay, now the next one. Sorry about my mouse fucking up. Pick an album released by a great songwriter in 1969. We've got Bob Dylan's Nashville Skyline.
Okay, we're still waiting for the great songwriter.
And Leonard Cohen.
Leonard
Leonard
Cohen's
Cohen.
Songs from a Room. And Towns Van Zant's Our Mother the Mountain.
It's not even close. Towns Van Zant's the man.
Okay. He got 9%. Cohen got 15. Dylan got 76.
Oh yeah, Cheech. I've played that 100 times with people.
course
Wise
Dylan got
men
76.
say.
The next question simply says, pick out something from 1969 with
Yeah.
soul. So here's your choices. You got Marvin
Soul.
Gaye's MPG. You got Otis Redding's Love Man. Sly and the Family Stone's Stand.
Great song. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Sly.
I can think of 3 better ones. Yeah,
but
I'll go with
we'll
Stand.
Sly.
Sly got 46%.
Sylvester.
Otis Redding 27. And Marvin Gaye got 27.
Yeah, MPG's all right.
Pick out something from 1969 that rocks. First, we got the Grateful Dead's Oxomoxa. How do you say that, Dave?
I've never known them to rock.
It's well, you don't. It's the Grateful Dead. We
They
just
sway.
got it.
Okay. Second choice is my choice. We got Led Zeppelin, Zeppelin 2.
Phenomenal.
We got Three Dog Night, Suitable for Framing.
Hilarious.
And I got another favorite, but I'm still going with Zeppelin. It's the Who's Tommy.
Yeah, Zeppelin.
Oh, no question. Zeppelin 2.
Let's see the breakdown.
I can't
Grateful
listen
Dead got
to anything about
5%.
Tommy.
Zeppelin
Yes, they
got
should.
35%. Three Dog Night got 33%. And the Who got 26%. Zeppelin wins.
By a hair over Three Dog Night.
Right? I
In
know.
all
It's not-
defense, that is a great Three Dog Night record.
Oh, it is.
Is
but
it?
does
Or are
it
you
rock?
fucking around? Is it
I
actually a
fucking
good
know.
record? Oh,
The
I
only
have no
record I
idea
know by
what's
name
on
is Greatest Hits.
fucking guitars in the way. You pick and
Yeah, here's
essential.
a-
Go ahead.
Here's a deep cut from Three Dog Night. Just kidding. Here's Shambhala.
Okay.
Who the fuck wants to hear a deep cut from Three Dog Night?
Now, why are we answering questions from 69? We should do 68.
Because it's the I'll look for the quizzes. This was the first
Yeah.
one. Okay, pick an essential country record from 1969. Here's your choices.
Okay.
Johnny Cash at San Quentin.
Absolutely not. He's not
Merle
country.
Haggard's Okie from Muskogee.
Okie from Muskogee is okay, but it's
That's
corny.
a classic country album. But
And then we got Neil Young and Crazy Horses. Everybody knows there is nowhere.
everyone knows this is nowhere.
Oh, this is nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't consider
So,
that
so
country
no
either.
country
Merle
artists
Haggard
except for Merle Haggard.
is a good Merle
Merle
Haggard.
Haggard's the
by
winner
default.
because he's the only country record there.
And unlike Dave, I do like a lot of Neil Young, just not all of it.
55% Johnny Cash, 18 Merle Haggard, 27 to Neil Young.
Neil Young isn't country as much as he's a cunt.
He's a cunt
All right.
that tries. Country.
God. Question number 9. Turn me on, dead man. Okay, here we go. Number 9. It's the eternal question for rock fans in 1969. Which is better? Here's your choices. The Beatles, Abbey Road. The Rolling Stones, Let It Bleed. Those are
Me
your
and
two
Dave are
choices.
going to argue.
That's it.
We're not
Yeah,
going to argue.
Yeah, you're going to do Stones. I'm going to do Abbey
No
Road.
way.
I'll say. Well, I thought you were the big Stones fan.
I'm not a big Stones fan. I tell you, I respect them and I like them, but no, the Beatles Abbey Road blows
Oh, wow,
it
the
way.
way you talk about them, I thought it was more. Yeah,
I thought I was a
Abbey
huge
Road.
Stones fan. I'm not a
Abbey
huge
Road.
Stones fan at all.
81%
Oh, okay.
Abbey Road, 19% Let It Bleed. Here's question number 10. Pick a huge single from 1969. Oh, I fucking love this song. I'm picking this one. The Fifth Dimension's Aquarius / Let the Sun Shine In. That's got a savage fucking bass line in it.
I'm
Then
trying
we
to think
have-
I think Bones Howe produced that record, who produced all the Tom Waits early stuff.
Okay,
Just a
Aquarius,
side note.
Sunshine in.
Bones
So
Howe.
here's
Okay,
the
next.
choices. Pick a huge single from 69. We got Aquarius, Let the Sun Shine In. The Archies, Sugar Sugar. Diana Ross presents the Jackson 5, I Want You Back. And then Neil Diamond, Sweet Caroline.
Okay, so Neil Diamond, Sweet Caroline, is horrendous.
This is
I
coming
do
from
like
someone
I
from
Want You
Boston.
Back.
Yeah.
Aquarius, when the moon is. I love the Fifth Dimension, but I hate that song.
Really?
When it transitions is probably best.
Let the sun shine. Yeah, that's fucking
That's
picked up.
probably the best part.
And the Archies,
Yeah,
that song was written by Andy Kim,
Yep.
was the songwriter of Sugar Sugar.
Well, that just candy ass pop. So I'm not.
And
thinking-
does anyone know what instrument Reggie Mantle played in the Archies?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the hell was that? It was a big. It looked like a guitar, but it really wasn't a guitar.
Yeah, I think I Want You Back is the best of them.
Yeah, I'll agree with you.
This was the final question for this quiz. We got 43% for the Fifth Dimension. The Archies got 19%. Diana Ross and the Jackson 5 got 10%. Neil Diamond got 28%. And of our choices, we are 68% similar to most popular responses. Find another quiz. What do you say?
Yeah, let's see if
68.
we can find a list.
A list.
I like the list. The quiz, it's like they don't like when they said best album from 1969.
Then they give you choices, and they give you
They give you
horrible
choices, and it's like, wait a second, Zeppelin 2 is better than 1. Why are they only giving me 1?
Here's the new one they emailed me. Which you got to pick the song that's not on the album, and they give you 3 songs.
Okay, go ahead. That's
One
good.
of these things.
All right. Number 1, Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Which of these is not on the album? We got Day in the Life, Strawberry Fields,
Not on it.
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Not on it. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds is not on that album, or is it on there? I'm gonna say Strawberry Fields.
I'm gonna say
No, is it on that? Is Strawberry Fields and Penny Lane singles, or are they on that album?
It's Strawberry Fields.
I'm gonna guess Lucy in the Sky
go
with
your
Diamonds.
First choice. Hint, hint. Go with your
Oh, Strawberry Fields is it?
Strawberry Fields.
I
Question
didn't think. I
number
thought
2.
it was a single. Strawberry Fields and Penny Lane were like singles. They weren't on the album.
We're going to Zeppelin for Led Zeppelin 4.
But Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds isn't on it either.
Hang on for a second, Sergeant.
There's no way Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds is on.
I remember it being on there. I'm
on
searching
Sgt.
Google.
Pepper. I say no
I'm
way.
searching Google. Hold on.
That's what I'm doing now.
Track listing. I'll tell you in a second.
Make sure it's not added afterwards. It's
Side 1, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band with a little help from my friends. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Oh, it is
Getting
All
better.
right.
getting better.
Fixing a hole. She's leaving home. Great fucking album. Shit.
Now it gets kind of silly, being for the benefit of Mr. Kite.
Yeah, it's not bad though.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Which
To me, that's like a Kinks type song. Very British.
Yep.
Which of these
Damn.
3 songs is not on Led Zeppelin 4? We got No Quarter,
That's not.
That's
on
not
it.
on there. That's how.
That's on. That's on the next album.
Misty Mountain Hop, and the Battle of Evermore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are on it.
No
This
Quarter.
you could just.
Correct.
This I could just do on the first one.
All right. Next one, AC/DC, Back in Black. Which of these 3 are not on the album? We got Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution,
That's on
That's
it.
on
That's
there.
on.
Girls Got Rhythm,
That's on Highway to Hell.
and Shake a Leg.
Shake a Legs on Back in Black. It's Girls Got Rhythm.
Girls Got Rhythm. All right. On Who's Next by The Who. Which of these
All
3
right.
are not on here? We got Getting
I'm
in
not-
Tune,
Getting in Tune is on it.
Going Mobile,
Going Mobile's on it.
and I'm Free.
I'm Free is not. That is on Tommy.
That's Tommy. We
I
got
probably
Queen.
could have got that by elimination
Yeah.
because I remember I'm free in the soundtrack.
It's a big song from Tommy. That was okay. Now, Queen, A Night at the Opera.
Oh, no problem here.
One of these 3 songs is not on the album. We got A Flick of the Wrist,
No, that's on Sheer Heart Attack.
Exactly
39,
39's on it.
and
Yeah.
Seaside Rendezvous.
That's
also
definitely
on
on
it.
that. Seaside Run.
Yeah, Flick of the Wrist is on
Correct.
Sheer Heart Attack.
We got Black Sabbath, Paranoid. Which of these 3 songs is not on the album? We
Go
got
ahead.
Rat Salad,
That's
Love
on
it.
there.
It's on it.
Lord of This World,
That's on Master of Reality.
Hand of Doom.
That's
on
Paranoid. Yeah, it's Lord of this World.
Lord of This World. You guys are killing it. Okay, Jimi Hendrix Experienced. Are you experienced? We have 3 songs.
Go ahead.
Foxy Lady,
Yep, that's on it.
Voodoo Child, Slight Return,
That is not on there.
Love
No.
or Confusion.
It's Voodoo Child is on
Electric
the
Lady.
third one, Electric Ladyland.
Correct. The band you just made peace with, the Eagles, Hotel California. One of these songs is not on the album.
Go
Pretty
ahead.
Maids, all in a row.
That's on
That's
there.
on it.
Wasted Time, that's actually on
That's on
the
the
Iron
Long
Maiden
Run.
album.
Wasted Time. There's 2 versions: Wasted Time and Wasted Time Reprise, both on Hotel California.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm thinking of The Last Resort.
That's Wasted Years.
Yeah,
I'm tired. It was a
What do you-
long fucking day. Okay, Pretty Maids all in a row. Wasted Time,
Yeah.
already gone.
Already Gone is the.
Oh,
answer.
that's earlier. Yeah.
not
correct.
that much earlier. It's on, I think, On the Border.
Question number 9. One of these songs by Rush is not on 2112.
Go ahead.
Madrigal,
I have no idea.
Lessons, something for nothing.
I have no idea.
Are we saying 2112?
2112. One of those songs.
Something
is
for
not on
nothing.
there.
I'm going to say something. You know, I don't know. This album I don't really like, but I will say the first one, whatever the first was.
Is someone by an open window with a car driving by? What the fuck is that?
That's me.
That was Krell.
Okay.
I'm
Is
right
it
by the street.
Madrigal?
What were you saying, Dave? What's not on there?
Madrigal, the first one.
You're actually correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
Elimination.
This one I'll be able to get. Okay, so we got number 10, Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction.
That's
One
no
of
problem.
these is not on the album.
Okay.
Anything Goes. Perfect Crime, You're Crazy.
Your Crazy's on there. But I anything.
I'm going to
goes is on
say,
there.
as a
Perfect
get-
Crime's not.
You think
I'm
it's Perfect
thinking
Crime?
Perfect Crime. That's
Perfect
what I'm
Crime's
thinking.
not on there.
Try Perfect Crime.
We're
I think
right.
Use
We got it.
Your Illusion 1.
Pink Floyd, Animals. One of these songs is not on the album. We have Sheep, Pigs,
That's odd.
3 different ones, and Dogs of War.
Dogs of
Dogs
War.
of-
That's on the, not the Division Bell, the one before it.
Correct.
Momentary Lapse of Reason.
Rock On, we got 11 out of 11.
All right.
You should have said Dogs of War.
Right. The Christopher Walken way.
Dogs.
I get it. You're talented.
Well, this is one I was going to bring up with Dave that we could add to, but we can do it here. These songs were big for more than one act. Which is your favorite?
Okay.
Let's see this. So we'll vote. Continue without, fuck the ad blocker. Fuck. Okay. Well, I know which one I like here. I Will Always Love You. Do you like the Dolly Parton original or Whitney Houston?
I like
don't
both, but I don't think the song would be known if it wasn't for the Whitney.
As a
I
big
personally
fan,
don't like
as
the
a
song.
big fan of the best little Hua House, whatever it is in Texas, I knew it. So I'm putting my vote in. I'm saying we like Dolly better. Dolly got 47%. Whitney Houston got 53%.
That sounds about right. I'd be 50-50 on it. I don't really
Yeah,
care.
it is close because Whitney kills it. Number
Yeah,
2.
she did a great job.
Please, Mr. Postman, we got the Marvelettes or the Carpenters.
Oh,
It's not even close. The
original.
Marvelettes. It's also the first #1 song for Motown.
Marvelettes got 72%. Carpenters got 28%.
And hold on, let me think if I can come up with the singer of the Marvelettes, what her name was. Begins with a G.
Gloria.
It's not Wanda. There's a Wanda in the band. What the hell's her name? Why am I blanking? I love that girl's voice.
LaWanda Page.
No, and it's not like Glennis. What the hell's her name?
Sucker.
Somebody look it up. It's going to drive me nuts.
I'm looking it up.
Marvelettes.
Hold on. We've got, it looks
There's
like
2
Gladys Horton, Wanda Young,
Gladys
Georgiana
Horton.
Tillman.
Gladys Horton. She's the shit.
Okay.
Hey, Johnny
Um,
Bean.
There's
Hey,
one
Johnny
of them
Bean.
that's really attractive.
All right. Now we got Lady Marmalade. Do you like by LaBelle or Christina Aguilera, Little
LaBelle.
Kim, Pink, and Maya? Okay.
Not even close.
Jesus.
And I think Kenny
85%,
Nolan wrote that song.
85% for LaBelle, 15% for that shitty remake.
Oh,
Okay. Now we got question 4. Ain't No Mountain High Enough. You got Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell
Tammy
or
Terrell.
Diana Ross?
the original.
Yep.
Tammy and Marvin Gaye.
56% for them, 44% for Diana Ross. This one, I know who I'm choosing. American Woman, the Guess Who or Lenny Kravitz?
Guess who?
But guess who? Lenny Kravitz's version is terrible.
Everyone agrees with you. 86% to Guess Who. Lenny Kravitz, 14%. I was also Guess Who. Now we have Killing Me Softly with his song Roberta Flack or the Fugees.
Roberta Flack.
I'll take Roberta Flack.
Most of the time, it's going to be the
this, the
original.
Fugees version wasn't bad. It just wasn't different enough. It just had that beat. What's that girl's name too? Lauren.
Oh,
Lauryn Hill?
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill. Okay.
92% Roberta Flack, 8% for the Fugees. Now we have When a Man Loves a Woman, Percy Sledge or Michael Bolton.
Sledge.
Personally, I celebrate his whole catalog.
There used to be a great joke where someone said, I forget what it was. Like somebody threw a bottle on a stage, or someone threw a frisbee on a stage at a concert, and the singer was like, I'm leaving. I'm never gonna perform again. And coincidentally, now they're selling frisbees at Michael Bolton shows.
So we're going with Percy Sledge.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So did 85% of everyone else. 85 to 15.
Of course.
I'll Be There. The Jackson 5 or Mariah Carey.
Jackson 5.
Jackson 5, 92%. Listen, this one isn't even open for fucking debate. We got Can't Help Falling in Love, Elvis or UB40. We're going with The King, and so did 92% of the other people.
The King. Though I kind of like UB40's version still.
It's not bad, but don't fuck off. Listen, Dave
He's
was
right.
singing this earlier tonight. Moni Moni. We got Tommy James and the Shondells or Billy Idol.
Tommy James.
It's gonna mostly be the original singer.
Yeah,
But
76-24, but I do love the Billy Idol version. Hey, Hugh, how you doing?
No, I do too. But the thing is, they're taking songs that are so iconic already by the original artist. Now, Billy Idol did a cover of Forgot to Be a Lover by William Bell. And I love the William Bell version. But honestly, Billy Idol made it his own and made it more up-tempo, and I like his version better.
And I had chosen that one too when I originally did this quiz. Number 11, we got another song you talked about earlier. I Think We're Alone Now. Tommy James and the Shondells, Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Well, considering you're only going to hear one of them all. No, obviously Tommy James.
Yes.
The first time I heard that song, yes, and Tommy James, 81%, was in the opening of the movie Mother's Day. If you've never seen that movie, go treat yourself.
The original, what, 1980?
The original 1980.
Yep, with Frederick Coffin.
Fucking awesome movie.
It's like, and
Hey, Hugh.
Rose Ross from Car 54. Played Joey Ross's. That's not a real name. She went under a stage name, Rose Ross. She played Joe Ross's wife.
I love that fucking movie. It's insanity. Okay, Take Me to the River. Classic. Al Green or Talking Heads?
I love the Talking Heads version.
Al Green for me.
Yeah. You know what? I'll do a 50-50. I love them both.
Al Green, 67%. Talking Heads, 33%. Now we got a three-way dance for number 13, and I feel, couldn't we have put in another one here? Dave, correct me if I'm wrong. We got Dancing in the Street, Martha and the Vandells, The Grateful Dead. We got Mick Jagger and David Bowie. Couldn't we have thrown Van Halen in there?
Yeah, I know. Van Halen's
the Vandells is the best version, period, though.
What was that?
Martha and the Vandells is the best version, period, though. Even better than the Van Halen version.
I got to go Van
Eddie
Halen.
hated that version.
Oh, well,
Martha and the Vandells, they got 76%. Grateful Dead got 5%. Mick Jagger and David Bowie got 20%, but that's a good version, too.
No, it isn't.
14. Dave, I know you're going to be torn on this one.
Go ahead.
All Along the Watchtower, Dylan or Hendrix?
I knew that was coming up. Hendrix by a mile. Yeah. It's like fucking
it's not
taking a song and
this is exactly my point. This is a case where the guy transformed what the original song was into something far better.
Oh, yeah.
Every other song we've been doing right now has just been a cheesy cover of it, just basically almost doing the arrangement of the original artist, which is what makes that any.
Yeah.
So we got
Tannenbaum would put Diver Down ahead of 1984. Interesting.
I'm just waiting for soft selling.
So would I. I'm with him on that, and I love 1984. Bob Dylan, 36%. I'm surprised he even got that much. Hendrix got 64%. Now we got another three-way dance. We're doing Knocking on Heaven's Door. We got Dylan, Clapton, or Guns N' Roses.
All four or three suck. I hate the song.
Yeah, I agree. It blows.
Actually, you know what? I think Clapton had the best version of it.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that, too.
And well, we got Dylan's got 47%. Clapton's got 33%. Guns N' Roses got 20%. All right, we got Hallelujah, Cohen or Buckley.
I'd go
Buckley.
with Buckley, but I don't like the song.
I'm going to say Buckley, and I hate the song.
Cohen got 77%. Buckley got 23%. Now we got rock and roll music. Chuck Berry of the Beach Boys.
No, the Beatles, right?
Says
Beatles
Chuck
did
Berry
it
of the
too.
Beach Boys.
Did the
did it
Beatles
as
do
well.
rock and roll music on the what's the second
I'm
album
pretty sure
called?
they
Was it
did.
the Beatles?
They're dancing in the streets before, and they got
I'm pretty
left
sure.
off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I
they did.
just didn't know
I
the
don't
Beach
what
Boys
album.
did it. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to say the anything but Chuck Berry.
Yeah.
Whoever's going against Chuck Berry, I'm going to take.
Well, Chuck Berry got 73%. Beach Boys got 27%.
So in
Here's
this case, this is the one unusual case where Chuck Berry took a piss on somebody.
There we go. There we go. I
All
was
right.
waiting for that line.
You know it had to come.
Question number
I got to
18.
give my digs while I can. Otherwise, look. I'm trying to be entertaining, folks.
We just
this is a
talked
show.
ab-
We've given you okay.
But give me entertainment. We talked about this earlier. We got, with a little help from my friends, the Beatles or Joe Cocker.
Beatles.
Yep. Even with
Beatles,
Windows,
65%. Joe Cocker, 35%. The next one is an interesting one. I know who I'm choosing. We got Hurt, 9 Inch Nails or Johnny Cash.
You know something? I like the Johnny Cash version.
So do I.
76% for Johnny Cash. It's a great fucking cover and a great video. 9 Inch Nails, 24%. Now we have final question, number 20. Nothing compares to you. Sinead O'Connor or Prince?
Sinead.
Yeah, Sinead.
Sinead got 57%. Prince got 43%. And we're in agreement with 81% of the people who also took this.
I'm surprised they didn't do Tainted Love.
But I mean,
That
yeah,
would've
Tainted
been
Love's
soft
great.
sell.
The Gloria
Soft sells
Jones
the better.
version.
Yeah.
First
Soft sells
comment,
better.
the
Yeah.
first comment right here, man, Van Halen's cover of Dancing in the Street is the best version of that song.
No. That
Well, I think the
That's one of the
Mothra and the
worst things
Vandals.
I've
I
dialed
like.
down.
What songs could we add? Because immediately off the top of my head, couldn't you throw in the Kinks, You Really Got Me, and then Van Halen, You Really Got Me? What would you go
Sure.
with that?
To me, what I want to say is talking about people who transformed a cover. Like, so when you said like knocking on heaven's door, nobody did anything with the song. The song sucks all three ways.
Yep. It's all friggin' down in the dumps.
Yeah. With a little help from my friends, Joe Cocker made that his own.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
It
it's
was
a little
unique.
hokey in the Beatles, but it's part of the story of the album, so it works for the Beatles. But you couldn't cover it the way it was. And Yes did a cover of America from Simon and Garfunkel. That's outstanding. I'm sure Hugh knows all about that. Hugh likes another great cover was when Aerosmith covered Walking in the Sand. What was the name of the band that did that? The Crystals?
You may be right. Yeah, that's on Night in the Ruts, right?
Yes, yeah. Remember Walking in the Sand, yeah. I think it's the Crystals.
Crystals. That is the Shangri-Las.
Oh, the Shangri-Las. What were the Crystals? What was
Crystals
theirs?
were.
Yeah, best song on Right in the Nuts is Mia. Hush about my
Then he
babies.
kissed me.
Right.
He's a rebel. They did.
So the Shangri-Las did
Yeah.
Walking in the Sand. Lightning Strikes by Aerosmith or what was the guy's name? Len
Joey Crespo.
what was that guy's name? Len or Leo? What was his name that did Lightning Strikes it
Oh God,
again?
I know the song.
What's his
Yeah,
name?
Oh God, that takes me back.
He sounded like Frankie Valli.
Yeah.
What's his name? Len? Les? Is it Les?
It is Lou Christie.
Lou Christie. Thank you. I knew it was an L name. Lightning strikes me again. What a classic. So I was watching, did you guys see this thing with Van Halen? They were in the Sunset Studio, Sunset Sound, and the guy was saying, like, he was like, well, Eddie really was like the first guitar player since, like, and he mentioned Les Paul being so revolutionary, and then he said Jimmy Page, and then he said he said Jimi Hendrix, then Pete Townsend, and then Eddie. And I'm like, man, you got Les Paul, but then you've got, just to me, Jimmy Page and Eddie. I think what Hendrix did was cool, but anytime someone sounds like it sounds like Hendrix. It wasn't really like, it didn't, I don't know that it evolved to like what Jimmy Page did on the guitar with the, even just in, like, he was like saying, using it in a different way. Well, what other way would you sit there and be like, I was a young man, I couldn't resist. Remember that? No. How many more times when he's got the violin bow? I sub to that. Yeah. Hey, Rich. Yeah. So anyway, so I thought it was interesting that he thought Townsend was such an inventive guy on the guitar, which I don't hear at all.
Great
player, it's like Page, Les Paul, and Van Halen. They did new stuff with it. It's like,
so Cheech asks a very interesting question. He asked me, Jimmy Page or Jimi Hendrix? And I'm going to put it to you like this. I think Jimmy Hendrix did an unbelievable thing, the way he brought so much character to the guitar and the way he played the guitar on the clean, pretty stuff. May This Be Love, Castles Made of Sand, Axis Bold as Love.
Angel.
I think when he plays in that eclectic kind of like, holding on to chords and playing, I think he was really important to the guitar. As far as his heavy stuff, I find it very boring.
Yeah, well, I find that Page is better the all-around catalog. And
Page is more about using the instrument in the tunings and being super creative with it and coming out with unique sounds that to me was much more of the storyboard for me. To me, that's what I want to listen to and what inspires me to play.
Who do you think
when I hear 10 Years Gone, I'm pumped.
Who do you think was more influential to guitar players overall?
Page.
Page.
Okay.
Well, there's a lot of people that, it's like they don't look into like all the nuances like we do, and just say they see Hendrix smashing a guitar and stuff, and they're influenced by that. So that was that's what got me. That influenced
the other thing, when you think about a lot of people that get into guitar because they're fans of rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
Hendrix's catalog is like that. Zeppelin fucking just
because. I'll say this, to get me to play guitar, Hendrix was a bigger influence, but I don't play anything that sounds like Hendrix, but that's what got me into guitar.
But I mean, if you sit there and say about the blues, I mean, what's Red House or Since I've Been Loving You?
Since I've Been Loving You.
All day. There's just something that Jimmy Page does that always has a twist and it's interesting. And I just feel like the Hendrix stuff, it's cool. And it's good, but it's nothing. It doesn't float my boat. It's not like I'm not sitting there going, I love the blues. I'm not sitting there going, I got to go down and figure what he's doing here. But when you hear like, the wide intervals that he's using in Since I've Been Loving You, it's just, there's something about what Jimmy Page does that to me lures me in and makes me want to play. Makes me, that's what got me started was Jimmy Page.
I was watching a video on YouTube a week or two ago, and someone summed it up perfectly. He said, Jimmy Page was an alchemist when it came to alternate tunings. And he was. A lot of those songs are just fucking amazing.
Yeah. I mean, he's it's a challenge. If you ever mess with open tunings, it's a challenge to get comfortable, to play, and you much more become reliant on your ear than you do what you're comfortable playing. So to me, it's a great exercise and also shows a want to, dig in a little bit and figure out how to play something that would be different or come up with something new. Some people are like, I don't use alternate tunings. It's cheating.
How's it cheating?
Is this a guitar exam? Oh, I
fuck?
I don't use a capo. It's cheating. Oh, really? Are we grading you because you suck? No, but it's true. It's like, some people won't even drop D. I think that's, whatever. And there's a reason for it in certain songs. It sounds good. In fact, I was listening to Smoking a Cigar today, and I had Styx came on. You're fooling yourself and you don't believe it. I'm like, oh, that guitar's dropped D, because I can hear that open D chord, and it sounds nice with all 6 strings ringing. Yeah, well, Hugh, it's all subjective. I mean, rating guitar players, it's like it's what you have in your own personal set of credentials. What's the criteria? That's awful, Quill.
Yeah, I know it is, but
well, not all Zepp songs, but I'm whatever. It's the way Page played for me. Set the boundary. I'll say this. Robin, Flowers, Bridge of Sighs, did more for my playing than any Hendrix record.
Yeah, but it's a little more focused as far as
it's song oriented, and it's much more. And that voice of James Dewar is awesome.
Yeah, with the Jufro.
Awesome. He's awesome. Time for Me to Fly. I don't know if that's
REO Speedwagon.
I know, what's it, open D or G? I have no idea.
Time to Fly.
Free's great. Yeah.
This here, the tuning is.
The
problem, A string or B string.
The problem I have with Hendrix is just the songs aren't there. And when the songs are there, they're nice. Castles Made of Sand is a nice song. Spanish Castle Magic's a nice song. But there's a lot of garbage.
Open D tuning.
Oh, it's open D. All right.
D-A-D, F sharp A-D.
Yeah, open D. That's a fun tuning. It's the same as open E, just a whole step down. Didn't I teach Indian Summer? Cold Roses, I do a lesson on Indian Summer. I don't think it's open G. I think it's just drop D. And then capoed on the 5. Didn't I teach that? Hold on. I thought I taught Indian Summer. And I think it's... What?
Nothing. I read stuff with fucking insanity.
Wasn't it like and there's a I was a long time. Can't remember it. I was forget it. Oh no. I was sitting on anyways, that's it. It's drop D, capo 5. Meanwhile, my capo's up here, and I'm using a capo. 2 capos on the same guitar, folks. Yeah, that's a great song. Great record. Guys, Sabbath. We've talked about Sabbath a lot in the last couple of shows. Joe, you're a Sabbath fan.
Yes.
Are you familiar with the last 2 albums with Ozzy before? The Celtics are winning. Excellent. Thanks for keeping us up on that. You've got Never Say Die and Technical Ecstasy.
I love them. I was like the only person who liked them of me and my friends.
Do you remember the song on Technical Ecstasy? And maybe it's Never Say Die, called Dirty Women, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Do you ever hear the bridge in that section is the bridge to I Don't Know? Nobody ever told me. You got to listen to that song. It's hilarious. Also, the song Never Say Die is fantastic. To me, that's as good as any classic Sabbath tune. Yeah, exactly. 2 capos.
I found a list from June 1st, 2021, the top 500 classic rock songs of all time.
Outstanding.
Classic.
And I'm telling you right now, we need to find who made this list and beat the motherfucker out of them.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you do, Hugh.
Before I start, let me put the boss to bed.
All right.
He's been out there by himself for a while now.
Eating his life cereal.
No.
Hey, Mikey. I was on. I wish I could remember that 4th chord. While he's gone, while he's gone, and Krellbau's gone because I don't know what the hell he's reading.
I'm here.
Am I still in drop D? How about what is it?
I can't find my way home.
Okay, let me just see now. Let me just see what this, because it's bothering me because that Indian Summer chord, and I'm losing my mind. So it's. I was sitting down and what is that chord? Oh. Oh, there it is. I was sitting on the Indian Do I know Midnight Rider? Well, let's see. I know it's a D chord. I can hear the D chord.
Yep. It's a 3-chord song.
I don't know. I keep on, but I'm not gonna let you catch me now. Not that I'm down. It's the midnight. And I got love You know what song I always liked by them was this show. Hold on. Wow, 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 wow. And I ain't wasting time no more.
Good night, bro. My brother's out.
Oh, Krell Bro. Later, John.
Krell bro.
Yeah, actually, Dave didn't come up with that. Someone in the chat came up with that one. Krell bro. I can't remember who it was.
I got a quick work story. Dave, you'll appreciate this. For the last 2 weeks, they've had me and some other people working on a special project to update some files and shit. But they weren't really clear what they wanted from us. Like, we met and the woman spoke for half an hour. And after we were done, I said, she spoke for 35 minutes and never said a word. So I've just been doing whatever. My friend's been doing whatever. And yesterday they scheduled a review of the slides, what we've been doing in PowerPoint. And I said, well, this is going to go one of two ways. I said, this is going to be, hey, Joe, this is fucking great. Or it's going to be like when Kramer had that job and they said, it's like, you don't know what you're doing. You're fired. He goes, I don't really even work here. But no, it turned out.
That's what makes it so hard.
No, she liked what I was doing. But, hey.
Hugh Caldwell, nice.
Hey, Hugh.
Nice. He bought a Martin GPC 16. He works at the home office.
I've been playing this a lot lately.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
It's fucking beautiful. I like it better than the other one.
The Squire, right?
The Squire. It's fucking perfect. I got 11s on there.
Is that the vintage modified?
I don't know. It's just a classic vibe.
Oh, it's a classic vibe. Okay, that's actually
one more time. I just want to show my video, just so people, if you're new into this chat here, this was just a video I did a couple of years ago when I was a lot heavier. Oh.
I like the other one better.
You do?
Yeah.
All right, 9 to 5 song behind Kramer scene. Yeah, that's right. All right, so what was this? Oh, so this list now is the top 500.
Top 500 classic rock songs of all time.
Do 50?
Maybe? It's from June 1st of 2020. Yeah, I'm thinking we could start at 50.
Oh yeah.
Let's just look at what 100. Oh, let's look at the bottom of the fucking barrel. Shit, I scrolled so far down, I went to another list. Shit.
500's a lot.
What happened?
No, that person's blocked unless he comes in with a new name.
Oh, was that the fucking idiot that was going on the MD with the PhD?
Right, yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Full of shit.
I scrolled so far down, I went into another list.
Hold on, I just got this girl who was very skeptical of my diet.
Yeah, I was going to say, let me guess, he's an MD who's probably criticizing diet.
But she's really like open-minded about it. Anyway, she sends me this thing. Where is it? Right here. Dietary recommendations for cardiovascular health challenged by new evidence of saturated fatty acids. And basically the whole study shows that the heart healthy diet that the FDA or that they've been pushing for the longest time is way unhealthy for you and that you need to eat saturated fats. That was the study she just sent me. If anyone wants me to post that stuff, I'm not posting it. I'm fucking busy. You can email me. I'll send you the study. No, I didn't stream Saturday night. I did a cigar Saturday day. It was a beautiful day.
Like 2.5 hours, I think it was.
I was. The picture wasn't that good when I look back at it. I don't know if I probably should have shut the Wi-Fi off and just do it by. But anyways, yeah. So anyways, that's That's that.
That's that.
Sorry about that. I forgot something.
That's all right. All righty.
No, we got some good news. I scrolled so far. I hit another list we can say for next week. Another list is the top 100 classic rock artists.
Wow.
So I'll save this this link. All right.
Have you guys, I don't know if, let me just say this, because I don't really promote other people's channels unless I really like it. And of course, everyone knows I love Bruce Rivers. He's the criminal lawyer. Mm-hmm. Who is he? Bruce Rivers is the criminal lawyer. Who is he? Who is he? Bruce. Anyways, look up Bruce Rivers. He's awesome, but that's not what I wanted to bring up. The Band Geeks. Are you guys familiar with the Band Geeks?
Yes.
It's what's his name? Robbie.
Let me look it up. It sounds familiar.
The Band Geeks are on tour with John Anderson playing all the Yes hits. And they're filming it and putting it on YouTube. It's fucking awesome. John Anderson sounds amazing. 78 years old. This guy's kicking ass and taking names. Richie, what the hell's his last name? Begins with a C.
Castellano.
Andy Graziano,
Castellano.
Rob Kippo,
Richie Castellano. Yeah.
That was a chicken band, too.
Song number 500 should be up a lot higher, in my opinion, since I've seen the number one song. It's James Gang, Funk 49. I fucking love
That's 500?
That's 500.
Wow. Krellbob, throw that link of that band, the Band Geeks. Anyways, if you guys want to see a great band play Yes songs with John Anderson singing, it's definitely worth checking out, especially their version of Close to the Edge.
Well, awesome. I've got his website here. Let me find the
just go to it. You'll see it live April 14th, the whole show.
Okay. And
Funk 49 is great. You're going to tell me you can find 499 songs better? I don't think they can, but I can.
No. Yeah.
Well, my list would be different. I'd be in
the studio. The Band Geeks cover the full Close to the Edge album by Yes.
Yeah, it's fucking unbelievable. You got to hear them do it.
Okay. The October 6th one?
No, whatever. Just post whatever, just so people can have a link to it, because
just link to that channel.
Yeah, I like that guy Richie, and he plays for Blue Oyster Cult, plays guitar, and then he produces this thing where he's playing the bass and all these Yes songs, and they got John Anderson singing, and John sounds fucking great. 78 years old. Yeah, right. John Anderson is 78 years old.
Jesus.
All righty. Getting back to this list. Number 50, we jumping down to 50 now?
Let's start with number 50. It is ZZ Top. Give me all your lovin'.
Fuck off.
No, I think Funk 49 is better than that.
Yeah, not only that, I can name 12 songs by ZZ Top better than that, and I don't think there's going to be 12 more songs in the top 50.
The Bombers
piss you off.
The Bombers a better song than that too.
Coming in at number 49, Led Zeppelin, The Immigrant Song.
Oh, compared whatever else is on the list, maybe it.
I think this. How about this? The Immigrant Song isn't in my top 50 Zeppelin songs.
You know, I take you to task on that. I think it would probably be in your top 25.
No way.
No?
I take every song off Physical Graffiti first. That's 16. Then I'll take every song off Zeppelin 1 and 2 and 3, except for that song. I think it's such a blah song. I hate it.
1 second.
I could take at least 7 songs off of, or 6 songs off of House of the Holy. The whole Presence album's better.
This Hats Off to Roy Hopper beat it?
No, that's on 3. Nah,
Yeah.
no, hats off to Roy Hopper. And Celebration Day are the only two. Those two do not. And Gallows Pole's not a better song. I'll be honest. But Friends is a better song. Tangerine, maybe not. Tangerine is also a little podunk type of folky stupidity.
Folky stupidity. Didn't Queensryche sing that song? In folky stupidity.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Easy Top, Give Me All Your Lovin', Led Zeppelin Immigrant Song. They just got beat out at number 48. We got Bon Jovi, Wanted Dead or Alive.
Terrible.
All right. Coming in at number
And
46, we got
49.
Rush, Limelight.
I love the song.
Great song.
45, Tom Petty, Free Fallin'.
Song sucks.
That's a good
I like some
song.
Tom Petty songs. That's
I
not one.
hate that song by
I
Petty.
like it. Coming in at
She's
44.
a good girl.
I like a couple off of Southern accents, and then after that, his whole career, I could just forget about.
Okay, go on.
44, Steve Miller, The Joker.
I hate Steve Miller with a passion. I can't listen to any of his songs.
I don't care for the Joker so much.
If I had to listen to a Steve Miller song, it would be Abracadabra.
No, Swingtown to me is the shit. I love Swingtown.
Well, I'd have to listen to that.
Come on and dance. I love that.
Oh, that's Swingtown? That's
That's
Swingtown?
Yeah, I love that.
That was
too.
called Come On Dance.
No.
Coming in at number,
Yes, it is C6 tuning, Cold Roses. C6 tuning. CACGCE. Go ahead.
coming in at 43, AC/DC, Highway to Hell.
It's a great song, but let's
It's
see what
just
comes
fluff.
after.
But it's fluff. There's like
Highway to
5
Hell,
minutes-
you got a problem with now?
I just think for the top 50 of all time, is Highway to Hell the best song on Highway to Hell? So we better see these other songs up there. And we're not. And that's why I have a problem with Heaven and Hell. Highway to Hell.
Coming in at number 42 is Queen, Another One Bites the Dust.
In top 50?
In the top 50.
Yeah, I tuned to full 440. I mean, some guitars I have in a half step down.
Well, I don't see it in the top 50 of classics rock songs of all time.
No. It's
Not
not on my
that close.
top 40 Queen songs. But I like it. It's a good song.
Coming in at number 41, the Rolling Stones, Start Me Up.
Awful song.
I don't think it's a bad song. I just don't
Not
think
a
of it
terrible
as
song.
I never liked
it's
it.
not a
Never
top
liked it.
50 of all time for me.
Okay. Coming in
Like,
at
let's
number,
say I had to come up with 50 of the greatest songs of all time. Maybe the Stones have 4 or 5 of them. Start Me Up, ain't it?
coming in at number 40, Walk This Way. Aerosmith.
It's the worst
Walk
song
This
on
Way.
fucking Toys in the Attic.
Coming in at number 39 is Billy Idol, White Wedding.
In top 50? No.
Top 50. Coming in at number 38, here we go again, another one by Bon Jovi. You Give Love a Bad Name.
He gives this list a bad name.
Well, this is written by like a 16-year-old.
I'm telling you, it's
A girl that was 16 in the 80s. That's who
Exactly.
it was written by.
coming in at number 37, Van Halen, Jump.
Oh, worse. Oh, God. Never liked that song. Didn't like that song. Didn't like Panama.
Coming in at 36, Blue Oyster Cult, Don't Fear the Reaper.
Love the song. I don't know if it rates that high, but I love the song.
That's gotta be top 50.
Well, let's see what comes after it. And it's like,
Well, what comes after it is number 35, Boston, Peace of Mind.
I like the song.
mm,
I have
Yeah.
no problem with somebody seeing that song and that number. It just wouldn't be there for me.
Coming
But
in
I
at
can't argue it.
Okay. Coming in at number 34, Scorpions, No One Like You.
a great song.
Good song.
Coming in at Go ahead.
Not that. I mean, it's not in that caliber of like Peace of Mind.
Yeah, it shouldn't be top 50, but yeah, I still love that song.
Coming in at 33, Leonard Skinner, Freebird.
Fucking
Kill
hell.
me.
Yeah. You want
I can actually see how someone could rate that high. I mean, like it was
Give Me
very
3 Steps
popular
is higher, I am killing the maker of
Oh,
this
well,
list.
yeah, Give Me 3 Steps is awful. I had to play that fucking song so many.
Give Me
fucking
3
times.
Steps is the worst song of all time.
Yep.
Oh my God. Coming in at number 32, Def Leppard, Photograph.
I like the
Good
song.
Don't know if it's that high on the list.
I like the earlier Def Leppard better than the later.
Yeah, well, I liked them up to Pyromania, and then Hysteria, they lost me. I fucking hate everything after Pyromania. As big as that Hysteria album was, I didn't like one damn song off of it.
Coming in at number 31, Ozzy Osbourne, Mama, I'm Coming Home.
His worst song? His worst song is number 31 of all time.
Wow. Wow. How does that song make the top? There better be a lot of other Ozzy
Man, we should have
songs
started with
ahead of us.
100. We're only at 10,
Yeah.
10:07. All right. Coming
Well,
in
we
at
can
number
always
30,
go backwards.
Led Zeppelin, Rock and Roll.
Oh, God. Oh my God. You're really picking the stinkers.
That's a
What was
good
the other
song.
Zeppelin tune that was number 50?
That was Immigrant
Oh,
Song.
Immigrant Song.
It was 49, I think.
I think Rock and Roll's worse.
Oh, definitely. I can't listen to that song.
Coming in at number 29, Pink Floyd, Comfortably Numb.
Great song.
Don't, in context with all the other songs, I'm not sure if it rates that high. With all the bands out there.
Coming in at number 28, always standing by to put a lawsuit on Dave. It's the Eagles with Hotel California.
You said Hotel California. You're getting a strike.
I said you're right.
Not one of my favorite Eagles songs. Decent song.
Coming in at
Not one of my favorites.
27 is a little weird for me. I mean, not a bad song. It's number 27 on the 500 greatest rock and roll songs of all time is Phil Collins, In the Air Tonight.
No. I like the song, but no. It's not
Yeah,
even
right?
50.
It's like, but no. Coming in at 26, AC/DC, Back in Black.
Overplayed, but not the best song on the album. That's
First of all, every song on side one is better. Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution on side 2 is better.
Yeah.
I can't remember
What
what
side
else the
What side
Shoot the Thrill
on?
side 1.
Yeah, that's a great song.
Hell's Bells, Shoot the Thrill, What Do You Do for Money, Honey, Shake a Leg. Or Shake a Leg on side 2. I can't even remember now. No, Giving the Dog a Bone.
All right. Beating out AC/DC for the 25 spot is the Black Crowes with Hard to Handle.
Oh, the worst song of their career.
Yeah.
It's a fucking cover. It's a cover of a
And the thing is, I don't Black Crowes did some good stuff. I don't see them being top 50 of anything with the classic.
Bad Luck, Blue Eyes, Goodbye, 1,000 times better. Thorn in My Pride, 1,000 times better.
but is it
Remedy,
top 50?
1,000 times better.
But is it going to be top 50 of all time?
Either way, it's better than that shitbag
Yeah,
song
I
that's
agree,
in the
I
top
agree.
50.
Coming in at number 24, Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle.
Can't stand it.
Top 50 song of all time?
Rock
What
and
number
roll
was it,
songs of
24?
all time. That was number 24.
God, when Sweet Child.
Yes,
come
Otis,
in now?
thank you, Hugh.
Coming
The
in at
Sweet
number
Child's coming up.
23 with a message to Krellbar, it's Tom Petty. He won't back down.
That's not even. There's so many better fucking Tom Petty songs.
Horrible, horrible, horrible.
Anything
if Metallica's
off of
on this list, I swear
Anything
to God.
off Damn the Torpedoes. Oh, Metallica's gonna be on that.
Well, we're getting, I guess, I don't see them yet. Okay, coming in at number 22. I love this song. It's Heart, Barracuda.
Yeah, not that high, but yeah, I love the song.
Top 200 song of all time.
Yeah.
Okay. Coming in
Barracuda and Magic Man. I'd give them those.
Yeah, I like
Crazy
Magic
on
Man
You,
too.
I'd say
Crazy on You.
500.
Okay.
500. Not as good.
Okay.
Barracuda's top 200.
Yeah,
Top
Dog
20,
and
these people
Butterfly.
are mental. Mental.
Coming in at number 20, ZZ Top or Back with Sharp Dressed Man.
Oh God, there better be other ZZ Top ahead of this.
You know what the favorite
The
part
top
of these
10
lists
at this
is for
point.
me? Honestly, the favorite part of these lists is for me is the minute I read something, I look to that monitor to watch Dave's face. That's the only reason I find
It's
lists.
disgusting.
And you watch his face, you watch my face palm. I do face palms.
I don't even understand. ZZ Top has 30 better songs better than that.
I know. Hey, I'll go with TV dinners over that. But coming in at number 20 is Queen. We Will Rock You / We Are the Champions.
Well, you know
It's an
what?
okay song. It's
I'm
not
a
the
Queen fan. It's like there's better.
Spread
Queen
Your
songs.
Wings, Get Down, Make Love.
It's late
It's Late. All better songs on that album.
on that album. Yeah.
Coming in at number 19, Aerosmith is back with Dream On.
Well, that's a
Great,
classic.
great classic song.
It deserves to be on the list, and I could argue for in the top 50.
I'd say top 20.
Okay. Coming in at number 18, Billy Idol, Rebel Yell.
No.
Well, I do want to
No.
say thank God the person that made this list said that Rebel Yell was better than fucking White Wedding. But
it's
each
better
one
than
should have
Dream
a
On, yeah.
but they should have a 3 in front of it.
But apparently, it's
Like
better
300
than Dream
and
On.
something and 300 and something.
Number 17, Rush, Tom Sawyer.
Not their best song, but I mean, like it's a classic
good.
song.
It's good.
I'd make
I
an
think
argument
Rush
for
gets
top
overlooked
50.
on a lot of songs. I think Circumstances is a great song.
Oh, off Hemispheres, yeah.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 16, Journey, Don't Stop Believing.
That's a classic.
Great.
I'm not arguing.
I heard Lay It Down today in the gym. Lay it down. Great song.
That really, I mean, the way it's played and how it's just, it's like how many times it's played.
We're in the top 15 now. Def Leppard is back again, and they want you to pour some sugar on them.
Oh, this list is gay as hell.
I'm just waiting for Sweet Child of Mine to be in the top 10. That's all.
That song is so bad. Like, It Don't Matter is a great song. Let It Go's a great song.
Me and My Wine, I'd pick over that.
Yeah, and this
That
song
was a
is
good riff
just
rocker.
Yeah,
pour
Okay.
some sugar on me. Is just
I know.
so gay.
But hey,
Why that high?
beating them out for the 14th spot, it's Whitesnake with Here I Go Again.
That's
Which
not even
version?
the Great White Snake. Yeah,
They
it's
don't
probably
say.
going to be the one off.
No, of course they're talking about the
Eponymous.
87 version.
Yeah. No,
13.
there's a lot better White Snake songs.
Van Halen is back again with another song off of 1984,
Oh,
Panama.
fuck you if it's Panama.
Panama.
Unbelievable. Awful.
Did they say Jump earlier too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The two worst songs on the album.
2 worst songs in their catalog.
Yeah.
Coming in at 12, Kansas, Carry On, Wayward Son.
That's a classic.
What number was this?
12.
Too high, but it's still a great song.
I would say that's top 3 material.
Top 3, really?
You're
I would
talking
add-
about
would
the
say- I would-
greatest rock songs of all time. If somebody said to you, name an iconic rock song, you'd be hard pressed to name something more iconic than Carry On My Wayward Son.
Well, let me
Well,
just say, when
Bohemian
we get to
Rhapsody is
can I
gonna be
just
one.
say one thing? When we get to the top 10, you're going to need like a fucking enema or something because you're going to lose your mind.
Wait, okay, I'm going to lose my mind right now that Krellbauer said that
And you're losing your voice.
Bohemian Rhapsody is more of a rock, a more iconic
no.
rock song.
I didn't say that. What? Yeah, you said that you'd be hard pressed to find other classic
Look,
rock
I'm-
songs
I'm
that
not-
would be in
I'm
that
not-
area. It's like,
Oh, I don't think
I'm not saying it's
Bohemian's.
better or worse.
I don't think Bohemian's in that area. I think Queen has songs like that, but not Bohemian with that whole Figaro, Magnifico. Oh. It's
hey, I think we're jaded because it's overplayed.
no, but
There's
it's silly
no doubting
still. It's nice, but it's silly. It's not like
It's
the
operatic.
Quinta. I'll give you another one. Again, I'm not a huge Stones fan, but Can't You Hear Me Knocking is an unbelievable rock song where they, at the end, you know what I noticed about that song? At the end, it sounds like The Doors. And there's another song that a band is playing at the end of the song, and I'm like, man, this sounds like they just ripped off The Doors. I'll try to remember what the other one is.
Well, look, I was going to say, I don't know music as good as you guys, but even I would know Carry On Wayward Son. That's top 10.
Agreed. I'm saying top 3.
I would have to go through it with a fine-tooth comb here. And
I'm telling you
Top
right
3.
now, the top 10 is fucking insane. Get prepared.
Aqualung better be in that top 10.
No.
I know it's
You're
not.
joking.
Coming up.
Sweet Child of Mine. Sweet Child
Hold
of
it.
Mine.
Aqualung. Think about when we were kids, guys. When we were 14 years old, when Aqualung came on.
Oh, come on. That was fucking awesome.
It's still awesome.
Hey, Ian, what key is the song in? Actually, it's in G, but
it's not even on the list.
What is?
It's Aqualung isn't even on anywhere in the 500. Okay. Coming in at number 11, Scorpions, Rock You Like a Hurricane.
Oh my God, that's awful. That's awful. Never liked
It was
that
a
song.
huge hit for them. Might have been.
It was a huge hit, but can we agree it's the worst song on that album, Love at First Sting?
Yep. Blackout got mentioned earlier. Blackout's a better song than Rock You Like a Hurricane.
But no, Rock You Like a Hurricane,
Not
still
Blackout,
loving you's better.
No One Like You, I meant to say.
That's a different album too. That's on the Blackout album.
Yeah, it's
I'm
a
saying on
different
this
album,
album, it's the worst. Crossfire, as soon as the good times roll, Bad Boys, Running Wild.
Well, even
by the way, the greatest thing about any Scorpions record, guys, is to listen to the album with the lyric sheet. You'll be scratching your head going, what the fuck is this guy singing about? Look up Big City Nights. The lyrics to that song is gold. Look them up, because after this list, I want you to read. I want you to read those lyrics. It's absurd. When I'm on the treadmill and that comes on and I'm listening to it, I sit there and I'm like, wait, what the fuck did he say about a shark? What the hell is he talking? It's like they just know a few words and they smatter them here and there. And there's a couple of Beatles phrases in every song.
Yeah, this looks like something I would have written in like 10th grade.
Look at the line. Read the opening line.
When the daylight is falling down into the night and the sharks try to cut a big piece out of life, it feels all right to go out to catch an outrageous thrill, but it's more like spinning wheels of fortune which never stand still. Big city nights.
What the hell is he singing about?
City. When the sunlight is rising up in my eyes and the long night has left me back at someone's side, it feels all right for a long, sweet minute like I was before, but it's more like looking out for something I can't find anymore.
The fuck?
The chorus. There is no dream that you can't make true if you're looking for love, but there's no girl who's burning the ice away from my heart. Maybe tonight.
Oh, is that all?
Big city nights. Big city nights. Yeah. Always yearning. That's basically it.
Sung by a 4'2" gentleman with losing his hair. All right, moving on.
Coming in at number 10 of the 500 greatest rock and roll songs of all time, Aerosmith is back with Sweet Emotion.
Penis lotion. I mean, it's a good song, but
great song.
I like it. I don't love it. I like it. It's better than Walk This Way.
Okay, it is.
Is it better than Dream On, though?
No.
Yeah,
no, I think Dream On's more iconic. Coming in at number 9 is Boston, More Than a Feeling.
I think Back in the Saddle's Aerosmith's best tune.
Yeah.
What is it?
Boston, More Than a Feeling. Number 9.
It's pretty iconic for them.
I like Peace of Mind better. I think Foreplay Long Time is even better.
Yep.
Okay. Coming in at number 8, AC/DC is back with You Shook Me All Night Long.
Awful.
Yeah, so they're just going for the big bangs. Like, it's not a great song, but it's a nice poppy song.
Yeah.
Better
The
get
first
ready.
million times I heard it.
Get
Sweet
ready.
Child of Mine. Here it comes.
No, not yet. Because before we hit that one, we got to go to Leonard Skinner, Sweet Home Alabama.
Well, Sweet Home
Well,
Alabama
it
is a great song, and it is much
Great
better
solo.
than Freebird, so I'm happy about
Yeah.
that. And I'm thrilled at the fact that Give Me 3 Steps did not make this list.
Well, we
Wait,
don't know
we
that.
still
Let me
have
see if
more.
Wait, let's see if it's on
Could
there.
be number 1 of all time.
There's 3 songs with Gimme. There's Gimme All Your Lovin' at 50. Give Me 3 Steps, 185.
Oh, God.
Made the top
And then
200.
209, Gimme Shelter, Rolling Stones. Let's
And
scroll back up.
Aqualung didn't make it.
Coming up at number 6, Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses.
So that fucked coming.
Terrible. Terrible.
Can I mention something? There was no Green Day in this list.
Well, we
So
don't know
I'm
that
happy
yet.
for that.
Because we haven't looked. Remember, we only did the top 50.
No, I mean
500.
in top 50 anyway, but it shouldn't be in the top 500. But
Number 4,
there's no
American
Green
Idiot.
Day. The's no Green Day on the entire list, so we got something
well,
good
they got
going.
something right.
Okay.
They got something right.
Are we ready for the top 5?
Yes.
Are you
The
right?
top
Well,
5
Bohemian's
greatest
gonna be
rock
in
and roll songs of all time. At number 5, Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer.
Wow.
You know what? I wouldn't even be upset if it was Runaway. If it was Runaway, I'd be like, oh, that's an odd opinion of a good song. But that song stinks, whatever you just said.
Yeah, Living on a Prayer.
Terrible. Is that the one with Johnny's got a 14-inch car? Is that the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming in at number 4, it's Led Zeppelin. Anyone want to guess which one?
Stairway.
Stairway to Heaven.
No!
Black Dog.
Yes.
Really?
Not that high.
Coming in.
They didn't
at
even
number-
make my top 10 list. That didn't even make my top 10 list.
Coming in at number 3. By the way, which one is Pink? Pink Floyd, guess which song?
Yeah. Have a cigar.
No.
No.
And no.
No, you
it
said,
would
by
either
the way,
be-
which one's pink. So
Not
I
to
thought-
introduce
No, he's
the
just
name of
making
the
a joke on
band.
the name of the band.
Oh,
So
it's
either
gonna
gonna be
be
all right. It's going to be between Time and Hey You. So let me.
Yeah,
Just
no.
think
How
for a
about
second.
no?
no.
How about
It's,
2 fucking no's? I'm telling you, the
it's
list
gonna
is
be-
fucked.
it's gonna be
Arnold
another brick
Lane.
in the wall. Another brick in the wall. They're gonna say.
Part 2. You're right.
Yeah.
And when they say another brick in the wall part 2, they actually also mean Happiest Days of Our Lives before it.
Yeah.
That's the part that's when we were young and went to school. There were certain teachers who would hurt the children any way they could. Boom, 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 boom.
Coming in at
By
number 2
pouring their derision.
is Queen. I guess you can guess what song.
Bohemian.
Cool Cat.
No.
You're a cool cat.
Bohemian Rhapsody. Would anyone like to guess what the number 1 out of
Stairway.
500 rock and roll songs of all
Stairway.
fucking times is? It's
Stairway.
by an individual artist, not a band.
Okay.
Bob Dylan.
No.
Dave
Lady
made fun of this
Lady.
person earlier tonight, if I recall.
Okay.
Neil Young.
No.
Neil, who did I make fun of? Number 1 song of all time. I made fun of this person. It's a single artist. It's Don Henley, The End of Innocence. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Uh,
Anyone
Prince?
in the chat want to guess?
Yeah.
Let me go look at the
it's
chat.
Prince.
You know, MVP, I wouldn't mind Gordon Lightfoot.
Is
One
it
of my
Prince?
favorite
One.
songs. No, it's not Prince.
I said that as a joke, but
Do you need a hint?
Yeah.
Put another dime in the jukebox, baby.
no.
I'm not fucking
Joan
joking.
Jett. Joan
I
Jett?
love rock and roll by Joan Jett.
Yeah, #1 classic rock song of all time.
Of all fucking time, 500 songs.
John Jett.
First of all,
I gotta see where Stairway was. Hold on.
the song's a cover.
Yeah.
Stairway was 154.
Unbelievable. First of all, let me
And
just
then
say
here's
this.
the best part. Stairway got beat out at 153 by Janie's Got a Gun.
Oh my God. Can I just say this? Weird Al Yankovic's I Love Rocky Road would do better on my list than that version of I Love Rock and Roll.
Oh my God.
And have you guys ever seen the commercial for Geico when they're like, tag team is here, and there's like chocolate peanut butter Rocky Road, you know. Then it's Scoop, there it is.
I'm telling you right
Scoop,
now.
there it is.
Did you watch
I'm
Weird
looking
Al
at
movie
100 to 90 is better than the top 10. Let me just give this. We still got a few minutes.
Yeah.
Number 100, Queen, Fat Bottom Girls.
Great song.
99, Rolling Stones, Paint It Black.
Good
One of
song.
my favorite Stone songs.
Pat Benatar, Hit Me With Your Best Shot.
Not my favorite Pat Benatar song.
Could be my least favorite on that album,
rather
Crimes of
listen to
Passion.
that than, okay, Tom Petty, Refugee.
Better
Love
than
it.
the other ones that made the list. Yeah.
Foreigner, Jukebox Hero.
Hate it.
Okay. AC/DC, TNT.
Not one of their better songs.
Nah, I can think of better AC/DC songs.
Journey, Wheel in the Sky. I love that
Hate-
song.
Good song.
You hate it? All right.
not
Dire
for me.
Straits, Money for Nothing is 93.
I don't like that one either.
Thin Lizzy, The Boys Are Back in Town at 92.
I love
classic.
Lizzy.
That should have ranked high because that's classic and iconic too.
Number 91, Yes, Owner of a Lonely Heart. I fucking love it. I love that whole album. Fuck you.
By the way, Thin Lizzy.
I like
people-
Changes better.
There's so many great songs by Thin Lizzy. Everyone talks about the same 5 songs.
Yeah.
I know.
But it is, classic rock songs of all time. It is iconic.
The best is when someone, like when I see a list that picks Metallica's Whiskey in a Jar, and I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? Okay. Number 90 is
Hold on.
Styx,
Bad
Renegade.
Reputation by Thin Lizzy should be in everybody's top 50. That song's a fucking monster. Monster, I tell you. You got a bad reputation.
You said there was
Heart's
no David
Magic
Bowie.
Man was at number 3, so it didn't make the list.
Did Bowie make it anywhere?
Let's see.
Changes?
Black Betty
Bowie
by
was on
Ram
the
Jam.
list 12 times.
Oh, okay.
He's at 71 with Queen Under Pressure, 353 with Fame, 386 Changes, 423 Space Oddity,
Yeah.
452 Let's Dance, 497
Let's Dance.
Modern Love.
What's amazing to me is Changes is in the 300s.
Yeah, I know. Changes is one of his best songs.
But Bon Jovi's songs,
are in top 50.
you got to be fucking kidding me.
Well,
Oh,
Zeppelin
Joan
made
Jett-
the list
Joan Jett is
27
number one.
times. 21
Joan-
times.
Yeah, Joan Jett, I Love Rock and Roll is honestly the most brain dead song there is.
I think Black
I
Betty
saw
beat
him
out a few
standing
songs in
there
top
by
10.
the record machine. Oh,
She's
my
also
God.
she's also at 125 with I Hate Myself for Loving You, and 398 with Bad
song, then,
Reputation.
I hate myself. Well, God,
It's a
we
better
hate
song
you.
than.
It is a better song.
Yeah.
I like the Sunday football version better.
Yeah. Well, with what's her name?
Carrie
the country
Underwood.
artist. No, it was before her. It was Clint.
Oh,
Black's
Faith
one.
Hill.
There's a lot of good songs on this list that
Martin, where's Lou Reed?
I would think
He's in the
going
men's room
with.
if he knew was good for him. I
He's
don't care
on the
where he
other-
is.
he's
Just
on
get him off a
another
list.
He's on that other list we're doing next week, believe it or not.
But I will say, Take a Walk on the Wild Side is, I know, Martin, I'm kidding. Take a Walk on the Wild Side's iconic.
Yeah.
Iconic song.
Yeah. Yeah.
The rest of that guy's career is a complete waste of time. Al, you agree?
You, Dave.
Maybe he doesn't.
Well, he did play in the band with one of the top 10 drummers in rock history, Mo Tucker. You remember that list?
No.
The top
What
10
about-
drummers of all time, and they had the
Oh.
drummer from the Velvet Underground.
Yeah, I mean, Van Halen. Does Van Halen have a song that would be for greatest rock and roll songs of all time?
Actually, no, there was Jump and there was Panama.
I know,
which were
but
awful, but they were there.
forget those. What would you guys have for Van Halen in your top songs?
Van Halen, my favorite Halen song, huh? That would be
They make
For
the
me,
list
I might go with
24 times.
Romeo. I go with Romeo Delight.
I like I like Mean
They
Street.
were at 63 with Running with the Devil, 87 Eruption, You Really Got Me,
How about I'm the
110
One?
Intruder, Pretty Woman, 38 Jamie's Crying, 171 Hot for Teacher, 204 Dance the Night Away, 231 Ain't Talking About Love,
Hate
260
that
I'll
song.
Wait,
I
294
like that
Right
song.
Now, 326 Why Can't This Be Love, 360 And the Cradle Will Rock,
Great song.
385 Dreams, 416 Finish What You Started, 445 Unchained, 461 Dancing in the Street.
No.
Crazy.
Where's I'm the One? Where's Mean Street?
First of all, I'm the One. If you're going to put in I'm the One, bottoms up, light up the sky.
Yeah. Big Bad
Women in
Bill
Love.
is Sweet William now.
Women in
Big
Love.
Bad Bill is.
I love that
Sweet
fucking
William.
song.
Oh yeah, Dive It Down's a very.
What's
yeah,
the last song?
Dive It Down's a fun album.
And she made. I think I heard an angel. What's the name of that? Well, back in the past when I was. What the hell's the name of that song? So this is love, and it finally hits me. All in a simple rhyme.
Oh,
Fantastic. Romeo's the greatest tune they got. Romeo Delight. Yeah, Roundabout by Yes should be in the top.
Wow, yeah, that was a glaring.
That's one of those, like, that's what I'm saying. When I was a kid growing up, what was the heart of rock and roll? Like, people don't give Ted Nugent credit, but Stranglehold was a fucking radio monster, and I love that
So was
song still
Cat
to this
Scratch
day.
Fever. Ted.
Stranglehold, I still like today.
He's on the list 4 times. He's at 457 Cat Scratch Fever. And that's it.
Wow. All right, so
Was Yes on here at all? Let's see.
yeah, they had a Roundabout should be there because that's a song again. When I was a kid, or I've seen all good
Oh, no,
people.
a Lonely Heart. That's it.
Wow.
And
They
you and
defined
I.
their whole. They basically just this list defined Yes's whole career by 90125 by just including Loner or Lonely Heart. on
Yeah, and then
it. There's no other Yes song better than that.
and Aqualung
Yeah.
was a monster. I mean, with that whole bow 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 bow
Yeah, you can sing the solo. That's my brother's favorite guitar
Jethro
song.
Tull didn't even have one song in the top 500
Yeah,
rock and roll.
it's
songs of all
insane.
time, right? They were
Insane.
fucking huge at one point in the 70s.
Insane. I also think it's insane. They only have. I mean, how many Kansas songs?
Let's see.
We did Carry On, which was very high up, but there's other great songs they
Song for
have.
America, Point of No Return.
Carry On Wayward Son, then Dust in the Wind was 223, and Point of No Return was 427. That's it for Kansas.
No Song for America.
No song for America.
Yeah, and what about when the other singer came in? Play the Game Tonight?
Yeah.
You know who's missing?
Cheap Trick.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Deep Purple. They were at 133, Smoke on the Water, and that's it. That's it. Are you fucking kidding me?
What about Cheap Trick? Surrender. I Want You to Want Me.
What about Rainbow?
They were at Surrender Live was at 225. I Want You to Want Me Live is at 67. That's it.
List
You know,
sucks.
In the top
I told
500,
you it would be shit. Wait till we get to next week, which is I'm will do every fucking one on here. Next
in
week.
the top
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
in the top 500, I would put Triumph Fight the Good Fight as well somewhere.
Oh, I heard that today. Oh,
Yeah.
so good you brought that up.
Top
the production,
100 classic rock.
the production on that vocal, Krellboss, sucks.
Yeah.
And I think the guitar solo should have come up like 1.5 to 3 dB somewhere
it's
in
not
there.
the best produced, but it's like.
But the guitar
great
solo is a
guitar
little.
solo.
It's a great solo, and it's a little low in the mix. And the vocal, it's like the band is recorded with a dry-ish sound, and his vocal sounds like he's in a fucking hallway
Yeah.
throwing hot dogs.
Yeah, it wasn't mixed too well, but it's one of my favorite songs by them.
The Dream Police. I love fucking.
Your
I like
mom
them
is
all.
all right.
Yeah.
Well,
The charisma,
rock,
Robin
it's not
Zander.
metal.
What's that?
Technically, it's a classic rock list, not metal. So, but I'll check.
Yeah, but metal's part of rock. I mean, everything's in rock. I mean, if you're gonna say,
All right, Judas Priest was at 244. You got another thing coming.
Yeah, well, they're metal.
They were at 313, Living After Midnight. That's
Hate the
it.
song.
do you guys remember when "Don't
Maiden
Go"
is
was on
on next
radio?
week's list.
Don't go.
Remember when "Don't Go" was on radio? "Don't Go" was on Point of Entry. Like Heading Out to the Highway wasn't really a big radio hit, but "Don't Go" was on the radio a lot here. So don't go. Please don't believe me. Don't take it away. Folks, the time is 10:38. And is my phone charged? It is. I know what happened last week. I had my phone on the charger the whole time. I pull it back. I'm like 70%. All right. RL sent me something. All righty. If that's rock, I'm going country.
It was a quick 2 hours and then some.
Yeah. Guys, great show tonight. Thanks for coming on. Joe, thank you. Thank you, Krellbar. What else? Anybody have anything else to say before we cut this shindig and I light one up?
Well,
Light it up.
How do you
I'm
put
turning
Jeff Motel
double
in
nickels
the
on
top
Saturday.
100 rock artists of all time, but they don't have a song in the top 500? Nobody stopped for
Who's
a
this?
second and said, "What the fuck?"
What'd you just say?
Next week's list is a top 100 artists in rock and roll. How do you have Jeff Rotel on that list, but not one of their songs in the top 500 rock?
Right,
songs?
it's insane. It's insane. Krellbar, we're getting close to your birthday. When is that?
Yep. This Saturday, I turned double nickels.
Really? So you're just
Yep.
slightly behind Joe and I. That would be the date would be May 20th.
And now 55 isn't just an annoying speed limit. It's my age.
All right. Hugh says best one-arm drummer list. And the fuck, what's the guy's name in Def Leppard?
Rick Allen.
Rick Allen doesn't make the list.
You ever watch that show Loudermilk? I know Bingham watched it and stuff. There's this guy that plays drums that has no arms. He's like,
Bingham, Cheech's wife, his birthday is May 20th also.
oh, happy birthday to her. She just made Taurus by one day, just like me.
At least in the East is a great record. Cold Roses.
He was a Gemini. He's on the 21st. He's the twin bulls. Happy birthday, Hugh.
When is Hugh say?
Thanks,
Oh, my
Johnny
birthday's
Green.
on Sunday.
He
Oh,
says,
happy birthday,
Sunday,
Hugh.
so I'm right on the cusp. I'm the last day
Hey,
of Taurus. So it's
last
gonna be-
Sunday or this coming Sunday, Hugh?
This Sunday.
I didn't see him on my Facebook thing. He must have it hidden.
Yeah, I've got mine hidden too. No,
Because I wish everyone a happy birthday. Even I'm like, who the fuck is this person? And
Hugh,
then
how old you going to be, Hugh?
He's 2 years younger than us. So he's going to be
He is?
53, I believe. Yeah.
you got to walk 100 miles
Thanks,
every
MVP.
year that you're younger than us.
Yeah.
This coming.
Yeah. Yeah. You're 53, Hugh, this coming Sunday? $52. Okay, I was close. Sorry if I made you 1 year older.
Hold on. It can be 52 or 52 again. I
Is that a
tried.
movie or something? 18.
No, you know when someone's like, "Oh yeah, I'm in my late 30s, my very late 30s. I'm 55."
At halfway to 60.
Donald Cumming wants to know what your Facebook name. Joey wants to follow. You have a fan?
Oh, Joe, yeah.
Yeah, hold on. I'll post the link.
The drummer has one fucking arm.
And for folks, anyone that wants to follow my nonsense, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm at Go Fuck Yourself. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice. Well, you're not on Gistagram?
You making jokes again? What did I tell you
Yeah.
about doing comedy without having it cleared by
Well,
Joe?
it's not like I made that site out of blue air.
All right. All right, everyone. That's the show today. I think it was a good show. Does anyone want to see me when I was fat again? Hold on. Let me just show you one more time. This is the clip of the This is the clip of the Don Henley video that they took down. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to take a look at a song by Don Henley. So let's hope the internet gods are good to me.
I like that one better. It's always funny when you put a human voice on a character rather than a character voice on a human.
Anyways, everyone have a great night. Joe, have a great night. And Krell, and that movie is called Sisu.
Yeah, great fucking movie.
The Life of Steve Sisu.
Yeah.
What was that
The Life
movie?
Aquatic.
The Life Aquatic
That's
of
a
Steve
less-
Sisu.
There's some good scenes in that. I actually
Oh,
like-
it's yeah, hilarious. All right, everyone. Let me find my outro.
I'm going to give you one thing. I'm going to give you a taste of next week's list.
All
I
right.
just spotted that Guns N' Roses is one spot ahead of ZZ Top.
Of all the ZZ Top songs, they couldn't get out of the fucking 80s.
No, it's not a song. It's
No,
Oh,
I
yeah, I
mean,
know.
the
100
list we
top
just
artists.
did.
Yeah,
The list
I
we
know.
just did.
I'd have a hard time coming up with a better song than Beer Drinkers and Hellraisers by ZZ.
That's great.
For me.
Jesus left Chicago.
What time? Did he leave it? All right. All right, guys. Have a great night. Everyone later.
Good night, everybody.
Very
See
good.
you later, all.